Hey everybody, welcome to my video for today, March 24th. My name's Chris and this is Daily Reflections with Chris, where we talk recovery, and as a topic we get something out of Daily Reflections. Every day is a different topic. March 24th got its own, March 25th and February 18th, they all got their own reflection. So today is March 24th and we'll get started. The title of today's entry is called Active, Not Passive. Man is supposed to think and act. He wasn't made in God's image to be an automation. That's from Ask Bill Sees It, page 55. Before I joined AA, I often did not think and reacted to people and situations. When not reacting, I acted in a mechanical fashion. After joining AA, I started seeking daily guidance from a power greater than myself and learning to listen for that guidance. Then I began to make decisions and act on them rather than react to them. The results have been constructive. I no longer allow others to make decisions for me and then criticize me for it. Today and every day, with a heart full of gratitude and a desire for God's will to be done through my life, through me, my life is worth sharing, especially with my fellow alcoholics, like you. Above all, if I do not make a religion out of anything, even AA, then I can be an open channel for God's expression. God, that was good. I was made, you were made, man or woman, doesn't matter, that we were all made to think and act. We weren't made in God's image to be an automation. How cool is that? You know, before I got into recovery, I didn't think either. I didn't trust myself with my thoughts. I knew something was happening within me, that even though I was doing really good things and people were telling me, man, you got something in you, Chris. Drinking just really, it took away my ability to make good choices for myself. So when I came in here, I wasn't sure that I could trust myself, or that I should even be thinking for myself. As a matter of fact, at that point, I couldn't think for myself. I had to do what I was told to do. I wasn't an automation, but I was told that I had to do certain things on certain days, and I had to be there at certain times, and the rest of my life would just have to fit in somewhere around it. So I didn't have a lot of freedom when I got here, much less any freedom to think. Like, I couldn't be like, I'm not going today. No, dude, you gotta go, man. If you don't go, you're gonna go to jail, and I didn't want to go to jail. I'd already been to jail a lot of times, but this last time felt new. Last time I went to jail, it felt new. It felt like, what am I doing here? I had so much clarity during that time. I said, I never want to go to jail again. So when the probation officer says, if you don't go to your classes, Chris, you're going to go to jail. And I was like, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail, man. I don't even want to go in the principal's office. I don't even want to be in my boss's office. I don't want to be like nowhere in no kind of trouble, right? And so learning to trust myself, it's just a process of seeking God's will for me. You know, it's like, how do I get from just being automated, just doing the mundane things, just everything feels so mundane, you know, get up at the same time, take a shower, it takes me exactly the same time, jump in my car, let it warm it up for the exact same amount of minutes, and drive the exact same amount of miles to my work every single day, then do my job exactly the same way every single day, and I get back at the same time. Before I actually got into recovery, it was like that. Okay, I have these issues with me where it's like I was shut off to the world. Like, I didn't want nobody to talk with me. So I kept my life mundane on purpose. I had already stopped drinking, but I wasn't quite in recovery yet. I was just doing it, right? Doing the do. And now being in recovery, where I'm actually changing, right? Things are happening within me through the process of the steps. I'm finding out who I am, who I want to be, who I don't want to be. How do I not be the person that excuse me, that I don't want to be anymore, right? It's like, like, let's do this. And really, it's talking here about a proactive way of living. It's okay. Now I'm gonna see. Okay, what should I do? What should I do? Where should I go? And I love that. Man. When I'm not in that, and I'm making these decisions based on completely self with all the wrong motives just to get what I want, my life's hard. Because I make matters worse and worse and worse and worse, and I fix one problem, but then I mess this thing up, and I fix that, then I mess this up. When I'm trying to do it myself, it doesn't really work too good. But when I allow higher power into my life, when I invite it into my life, when I say, I want to go where you want me to go, I want to go where you want to go, I want to go where you will take me as far up or wide as you want to take me. I want to go. Take me, pick me, right? Because he doesn't ask too much of me. He doesn't say, Chris, sell it all. He doesn't say, Chris, walk. He doesn't make demands on me. He just says, all right, let's go. And he's my buddy. He's like, come on. It's like your ride or die. He's like, yeah, come on, let's go. And we'll go. And the things he asked me to do, I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, just do that. I'm like, okay. So I'll do things that would probably make me a weirdo under the influence of God. I mean, when I'm that in tune to that, life is just, even if I am driving the exact same miles to do the exact same job I've been doing for the last whatever amount of days, it just feels different. It doesn't feel mundane. It feels like, man, how long has that been there? It's like, wow, cool. And I'm having fun. I'm doing my job, and it feels easy. Life feels easy when I'm in tune with God. When I'm just trying to do everything myself, I'm tired and I'm frustrated, and it's hard. It's hard, man. So I don't always get it right, folks. I don't always get it right. But being in on here with you, reading these things is like reminding me, hey, Chris, remember? And today I might be doing it, but I gotta remember this consistently or regularly, or as soon as I do, to act on it, not react, not let life happen and then I'm pissed off or I figure out what I'm gonna do. It's like, no, I'm doing what I want to do right now. A lot of you guys hear me talk about work is because that's where I spend most of my time, is at work. This past week I worked 10 hours a day at work, and they were a lot. Man, they were a lot. Today when I clocked out, I was thinking, like, man, that route, it just like it kicked my butt, and I was trying so hard to get my time down. I was trying so hard to be faster, and I tried it every different kind of way. And I was thinking, like, man, this is just a long route, man. And they're just excited that I do it without help. And I'm over here feeling horrible because it takes me forever to do it. Like, I'm used to doing my job in and out. Let's go. I mean, it's just, get in and get out and get the job done. Of course, accurately and safely, right? But this past week, it was like, no matter what I tried, I couldn't seem to get out any earlier than, I did one day, I think I got out at 4:30, but it's like 6:30, 4:30, and 5, 5:30, 4:45, and like 6. It's like, oh man. So I was consistently not back on time, but I did learn a lot, and I learned a new route, and I went to a different station, and I met some new people, and they were kind of cool. We had some really good conversations, and that's what life is to me today. It's not like mundane stuff that I gotta do. No, it's stuff I get to do. I get to do fun things. I get to be active in my life, not passive. Just let things happen and then I react to them. I get to make the first move today. I get to. In the big book, it says that when it comes to the amends process, especially, it says we have to take the lead. I was like, that's right. I gotta take the lead in everything. I don't gotta be aggressive like I can be. No, I just gotta take the lead. I gotta make the first move. It's like, you know what? My boss ain't gotta tell me to do a good job. My lover doesn't have to tell me to treat her right or be faithful. You know, I get to choose to do things like that today. I want to be active, proactive. And I'm sorry, I look distracted, but my dogs are in my roommate's restroom, and who knows what they're gonna bring out of there. But I don't want to get too distracted, so I did want to share that with y'all. So folks, man, this program, it really, recovery works. This program works. This 12-step program really works. It works so well that other people are doing it now, even in the church. So find your tribe, man. That is my biggest suggestion to you today. Is find your tribe. Find what works. Find somebody who's gonna not just. Excuse me, 1 second. Get out. Get out. Aaron, get out. Sorry about that. They got into the restroom and started eating the toilet paper. Girls' toilet paper. My dogs, they're still dogs. Even though they're in the house, they're still dogs. So anyway, maybe we're talking about being active in our lives, like be willing participants in our lives. How cool is that we get to do that today? When I used to be chained to drug addiction and alcoholism, man, it was hard. I didn't have a choice. I had to do that stuff. Even if it was just because it made me feel better, I wanted to numb the pain. Sometimes my body would ask for it, even though my mind was like, no. Man, I was like, excuse me. Get away from me. You're distracting me. Oh my God, sorry folks. They're being ornery right now. Just kidding. They've been in my room all day, so now they're over here trying to mess with the cat. Yeah, we have a cat too. Well, my roommate has a cat. I have 2 dogs. Okay, so because I want to have 2 dogs, and because she wants to have a cat. But okay, so today I do feel like I have a lot of gratitude because I didn't have. Those who've been watching, they know. You guys know what's up. I don't have gratitude all the time, every day, but today I do, and it's not because things are going my way, because they're not. It's because I'm starting through the process. I'm starting to see things a little bit different. Like, okay, I gotta go over there. I'm gonna go over there. I can't wait. I want to meet some new people. I want to see new things. I want to be in a different city. I love to travel, so it was perfect for me. Would I have loved to be in my office? Yeah, of course. I miss my coworkers, but I had fun where I went. It was really good. It was really good for me, and I think it really helped me get just enough space to be able to look at some things that I hadn't been willing to look at. I hadn't been able to because I felt pressured. I felt like the energy was strong. Like, you feel it on you. You can't see it, but you just feel this like pressure on you. And that's what I was feeling. And I got to get just enough away to be able to work on that. And I'm really grateful, man. I a lot of stuff came out of it. And so I'm very grateful today. And my life, it's worth sharing today. It is. I share it with you guys on these videos a lot. You guys know more than most people. All 7 of you. I love y'all. And so y'all know a lot about me, but I share that with you to maybe just give you some hope, right? That yeah, life is tough sometimes. Sometimes it's tough a lot of days in a row. But if I don't give up, if I don't drink, if I don't give in to the drug, if I don't call the girl after she told me to leave her alone, if I don't do certain things, that was just an example. You know, if I stay the course, I'm gonna be okay. If I maybe take some of these suggestions that are offered to me, you know, this program is not force-fed. Some people talk stronger than others, but it's not force-fed. It's really up to you. You can choose at any time to get on board. You're not late to the party. You're not too early. You're right on time. Anytime you want, just hop on board and give yourself a chance to have this life, whatever life it is you want, that you get to create now. Oh, I was telling you about, like, when I was, you know, when I had to be under the influence of alcohol and drugs, man, I didn't have a choice. I was chained to that stuff. And I say chained because even when I wanted to quit, I couldn't. Even when I wanted to stay stopped, I couldn't. Even when I wanted to do it all by myself, I couldn't. Even when I didn't, you know, when I wanted to do it my own way, I couldn't. I needed help. And it started here. It started with the program. It started with walking in the door. It started with admitting that, you know what, I got a problem, or at least willing to look at something, whatever it is. Maybe you don't have anything blocking you off right now. Maybe you're living your life to the fullest. That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, I wouldn't wish alcoholism on my worst enemy. It's one of the worst diseases I have ever seen people experience. And you might say, well, that's not true. You don't know what it's like to have cancer, to be going through this, or the pain. You're right, I don't. You're right, I don't. But I have been through alcoholism, active addiction, and it's hard. It sucks. And it sucks because not everybody understands it. You know, they'll say things to you like, oh, you just need a good beating, or you just need this, or you just need that, or why don't you man up, or you just need to change your drinking, and you used to be so, you know, it's more than that. It's more than that. Some people say, you need Jesus. You're right, we do. And for some of us, it's other stuff first. And I don't mean like making excuses. I mean like the process of recovery. I had to experience it the fullest from beginning to the end. This last time that I came back from drinking for 2 weeks, it was horrible, man. Freaking mind games. Oh man, this had me so twisted. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try recovery one more time. And if it doesn't work, then at least I can say that I tried, that I gave it my all. And if I decide at that point that that it's not working and I end up drinking, then that's just the way it'll be. But it hasn't been that way. I mean, my life has really changed a million times over, and all I had to do was take the suggestions, you know, buy the big book, read it, see if I can relate, go to meetings, hang out with your fellows afterwards. I mean, it's such an easy program. I complicate it all the time, but it's so easy. And it's not a religion. You know, when I read that, I thought about if I did not make a religion out of anything, even AA. I was thinking about a step study that I went to earlier, and I'm so passionate about this program, man. I get a little upset when people are in a step study reading, but unwilling to do the steps. They're like, they flat out say, I've never done it and I'm never gonna do it. Then I guess he's that person in the group that needs to be there for a step study. And you know, I was passionate. I was like, man, I just said a lot of things, and when it was over, everybody was like, are you okay, Chris? I'm like, I'm fine. They're like, oh, that sounded heavy. And I was like, well, yeah. I go, at some point we have to kind of move from, yeah, sure, anytime, whenever you're ready. The choice is yours. Yeah. Of course, whenever you're ready, these are suggestions. We have to move from there to like, hey, Let's go, man. Let's go, go, go. Let's work the stuff. You can do it. I know you can. Because I'm passionate about it. I want to see my fellows live a lot, be lighter on the inside, not have to drag around all that old baggage, all that old stuff, all those old hurts, all those old hang-ups that are only just, they're whatever messed up on this relationship, they're taking it to the other relationship. And then that's why people say, oh, all women are the same, all men are the same. No, we're not. We're not all the same. But people who have been hurt will bring that with them. That's why this program, recovery in general, getting free from your hurts and that in general is like, find whatever works for you, but do it. Do it so that you don't have to continue to have dysfunctional relationships. When you say, oh man, I always attract the same people. Well, yeah, because you're still the same. I remember the first time my friend told me that. She goes, yeah, well, you keep attracting the same girls because you're still the same. And I'm like, that's messed up, man. She goes, yeah, it's messed up, but it's true. She goes, until you change, you're not going to attract anything different. I was like, wow. Am I attracting different now? I'm not attracting anything right now, but I get it. I'm attracting different opportunities. I'm attracting different friends. I'm attracting a different kind of lifestyle to myself because I'm changing on the inside. Today I was thinking like, I had this, and I hate to even say it, but I'm gonna share that with you. I had like an aha moment today, where it was like, I wanna buy some land, and I was looking at some land today, and I was looking at, what could I put on that land, and what would I want to put on that land, and I started to. I went up to this lady's house to deliver a package, right, and I said, man, things must be really hard out here because, the cars. I saw the car and I saw the just kind of the outside of the house, and I thought, man, what we'll do to save money. It's like, and then I thought, it almost felt like a lack mentality. I don't know what that person's going through, but I'm having this experience because of what I saw, right? And I thought, Chris, you're not gonna come over here. You're not gonna buy the cheapest piece of land and put the cheapest house on there to have a lack mentality. If that's why you're doing that, you might as well just forget about it because you're not gonna. You're on the come up, not to go down. You gotta come up. What's wrong with wanting what you want? There's nothing wrong with it. Go get it. Go after it. And I was like, that's right. If I want to live in Lakeway, I can live in Lakeway. If I want to live in Dripping Springs and buy me $1 million home, I could do that. I'm not judging that girl or that person. I'm just saying what was around me in that moment made me have an aha moment that says, there's nothing wrong. I mean, there's nothing wrong with buying a piece of land out there. I mean, I still want to buy a piece of land out there, and I still want to put a home on it. But not because because I'm having a lack mentality. It's because it seems feasible, right? It's cheaper there. I can put a house or nicer. I'm just keeping my options open at this point, but I know what I want, and I know what I've been wanting for a long time. And I want to be okay with wanting that. And I don't, sometimes I change my mind because of what other people say or what other people do. And I got to be clear about it today. I got to be like, am I changing my mind because of that? Or am I changing my mind because I'm changing my mind? Because I'm changing my mind. I don't know. I just had that aha moment. I just thought, like, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Man. when I really do this, even if I do it at 75%, sometimes all I got is 50. Sometimes it's just like, you know what, I'm just not going to drink today. And everything else, I kind of have to just let it go because I don't know what to do. Something happens. So when I give it my all, even when it's 0, something happens. It's amazing. All I got to remember today is don't drink or drug no matter what happens. No matter what. In my group, they say, no matter who dies or who gets born, don't drink. It sounds different in Spanish, of course. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here soon because it's my bedtime. It's well past my bedtime. But I really felt like I just want to get on here and share some experience and hope with you to the best of my ability. Pray before I got on here. So hopefully I helped somebody. And if I didn't, get with God, okay? Tell him, hey, Chris, he ain't helping me, man. And he'll be like, hey, Chris, you ain't helping. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your time so much. It's valuable to me. I know 26 minutes might not seem like a long time. People will say, hey, you can do it. It's just 26 minutes. Thank you for watching. Because these 26 minutes, I just want to pour into you still. I just don't want to just be funny or tell you jokes. I want to pour into you, man. This stuff works. There is a solution out there. Maybe you haven't found anything yet, but man, start here if you want, man. We welcome everybody in our meetings. We welcome everybody to our program. And if you just want to start there, just start there. Start somewhere. Just start. Just go for it. Man, if you're like me, you've already lost everything. You have nothing. You have everything to gain. You don't have nothing to lose, but you have everything to gain. Just one step, one small step, even if it's a little tiny step, towards whatever it is you want, your goals, whatever that may look, whatever that is. It's different for everybody, but the solution is always the same. Take action. Be active, not passive. Do this for yourself. Do this for your life. We only got one. Once we die, once we croak, who knows what happens. But this life that we're in, it's only one. If there is another one, it's going to be different. But this one, man, I'm so excited right now. I'm so grateful to be on here with y'all. Thank you for your time, folks. We'll see you soon. Bye.